Every night, your home silently leaks thousands of dollars in heat right under your nose. You just can't see it happening. But what if the sun, which disappeared hours ago, could still be heating your home for free? That's exactly what this hidden trick does. There's a hidden trick so simple it's been ignored for decades, yet it slashes heating bills without any fancy technology. No expensive solar panels, no batteries, no moving parts, just a few black barrels filled with ordinary water. And it works every night, even when temperatures drop below freezing. While your neighbors burn money, you stay warm for almost nothing. This is the story of a man who stopped paying for heat using nothing but water and the sun. His simple experiment rewrote the rules of home heating. Winter energy bills are breaking families. Every year the cost climbs higher and the cold bites harder. The grid is failing when we need it most. In the middle of a freeze, blackouts leave homes helpless. But while we panic, the sun delivers 10,000 times more energy than we use every single day. We just don't know how to catch it. The problem? We only know how to capture solar power with expensive panels. But there's a far older and smarter way. Nature has been storing solar heat for millennia using one simple principle. You just need the right material in the right spot. Thermal mass, the secret battery you can build for less than $100. It absorbs heat like a sponge and releases it slowly when you need it most. And the best material isn't concrete or stone. It's something you drink every single day. Water can hold 4 times more heat than concrete. Pound for pound, it's the most powerful heat trap nature provides. Yet almost no modern home uses this ancient trick. We build thin walls and ignore the free furnace in the sky. An engineer from Colorado stumbled upon this by accident. All he wanted was to keep his greenhouse from freezing. Instead, he ended up heating his entire house without turning on the furnace. The numbers shocked him. It all started with an old book from 1977. On a yellowed page, a forgotten diagram showed a passive solar design that seemed too good to be true. The concept was simple. Capture the sun's heat during the day and release it slowly at night. No mechanics, just physics. But nobody believed it could work in freezing climates. They called it a fair weather fantasy. So the engineer built a small test chamber, just a box, a glass window, and a black painted water jug. He placed it on his south-facing porch in the middle of winter. It looked almost too simple to be real. Day 1, the temperature inside hit 95 degrees Fahrenheit, while outside was 28 degrees. The little box became a solar furnace. That night he didn't sleep. He kept checking to see if the heat would vanish. At 3 a.m., the water was still radiating heat. A silent, invisible wave of warmth poured from the jug. He knew he was onto something huge, a way to cheat the cold using only water and daylight. He scaled up immediately, using 55-gallon black barrels. These were the real game changers. He lined his sunroom's north wall with them. The south-facing glass did the rest. The barrels became a wall of stored heat. By midday, you could feel the warmth from across the room. During the day, they absorbed energy like a sponge. Every ray of sun was trapped inside the water molecules. As evening fell, the magic began. When outdoor temperatures dropped, the barrels started giving back. The water slowly released the stored heat into the room, like a giant invisible radiator that never switches off. No fans, no pumps, pure physics. Warm air simply rises and circulates naturally. His home stayed at 70 degrees Fahrenheit all night without the furnace kicking on. The silence was the sound of money not being spent. So how exactly does this hidden solar trick work? It's so simple you can build it this weekend. First, you need a south-facing window. In winter, the sun sits low in the sky and shines directly in. That low-angle winter sun is your free fuel. It pours through the glass even on the coldest days. You place the barrels where sunlight hits them longest. Maximize every minute of solar gain. Paint them matte black. That absorbs 95% of solar energy. Any other color, and you're throwing away free heat. Fill them with water and seal them tight. The water is your battery. Water is the ultimate thermal battery. Its molecular structure traps energy like nothing else. It takes a lot of energy to heat water, so it heats slowly but releases slowly. That smooth release is exactly what your home needs at night. 4 barrels can store enough heat for an entire room. That's about the size of a small couch. They act like a radiator that never stops. You can actually feel the warmth radiating from them after sunset. But to keep heat from escaping, you need insulation at night. Heavy curtains over the window make a massive difference. Think of it like charging a battery during the day and using it at night. The sun puts energy in, the barrels keep it safe. The best part, it's completely passive. You do nothing after installation, just let physics work. No electricity, no maintenance. While solar panels crack under snow, these barrels simply sit there and store heat. And it costs under $100 to build. Used barrels are often free, and black paint is cheap. Food-grade barrels are easy to find online or locally. Just wash them out and they're ready. A good scrub and a coat of black paint transforms them into silent heaters. It takes an afternoon at most. Position them against an interior wall. Never block the window completely. Leave an air gap so warmth can circulate. If the wall behind is brick or concrete, even better. It doubles the thermal mass and steadies the temperature further. This creates a thermal flywheel. The room stays steady no matter what happens outside. During the day, the mass soaks up excess heat, preventing overheating. It's a natural thermostat. At night, it gives back exactly what the room loses. The balance is so precise it feels engineered. It's like having the sun on a dimmer switch. You can't control the sky, but you can control the release. Even on cloudy days, it still gains some heat. A diffused sun still charges the barrels, just slower. You can scale it easily. More barrels, more heat. A large greenhouse can become a tropical paradise in winter. Pair it with a simple solar air heater for even more power. The two systems work like a dream team. But the barrels alone can cut your heating bill by 50% or more. Imagine what that money could do for your family. Some families have eliminated heating entirely. They live cozy even when snow buries the driveway. This isn't theory. Thousands have done it. From Canada to Colorado, these barrels quietly warm homes. Meet Mark, who installed 12 barrels in his basement sunroom. He'll tell you it's the smartest thing he ever built. His winter heating bill went from $400 to $40. The math made his neighbors suspicious. The system paid for itself in 1 week. That first saved $100 felt like pure victory. Now he only uses the furnace on the very coldest nights. The rest of the time, the barrels handle everything. Neighbors thought he was crazy until they stood in his toasty sunroom. Then they started asking for paint color codes. Then they saw his energy bill and their jaws dropped. A single week of his savings was more than their monthly gym membership. Now 3 houses on his street use the hidden trick. Every winter evening, the barrels glow inside like secret warmth lanterns. It works anywhere with winter sun, from Colorado to Mongolia. If you get 4 hours of sunshine, you can store heat. And the best part, it's invisible to the grid. Your meter stands still while your house stays warm. A silent revolution using 200-year-old physics. The Romans used thermal mass, and now we're rediscovering it. But big energy companies don't want you to know. Every barrel is a loss on their profit chart. And this is just the beginning. Beyond water, there are materials that store even more heat. Imagine combining the barrels with phase change materials. They melt and freeze at exactly the right temperature, acting like super batteries. Or underground earth tubes that pre-warm fresh air. Together, they could wipe out your heating bill permanently. There's a whole world of hidden energy tricks. Most are tucked away in old engineering manuals and forgotten patents. The question is, are you ready to stop paying the price? Your house already has the window. It just needs the secret battery. Subscribe to uncover more secrets the system forgot. The next trick might be buried right under your backyard.